mousse crunch bars. When it's good, it's light, it's airy, it's melt in your mouth. Turn this chocolate mousse crunch bar into a virtuous plated dessert and serve it with banana lime ice cream. The perfect balance of texture and flavor. Nothing better than making your own praline. Toast hazelnuts and almonds and let cool. In a hot saucepan, stir in powdered sugar over medium-high heat and cook until it turns brown, but not dark brown. Turn off the heat and fold in the toasted nuts and let cool completely. To give this sensational and unique crunch, we're gonna use feuillantine wafers, which are dried crepes, or use cornflakes instead. Next, our caramelized nuts are ready to go. Break into pieces and save some, by the way, for the decoration. It's so good. Yeah, much better with the blade. Come on. While the food processor is running, throw in pieces of caramelized nuts and blend for 5 minutes or until completely smooth. Meanwhile, melt milk chocolate, add the praline and feuillantine or cornflakes, and spread the mixture on a silicone mat. Cover with plastic wrap and make a flat 1/4 inch thick rectangle. Then freeze the crunch to harden and cut out a 11.5 by 8 inch 29 by 20 centimeter perfect rectangle. Place the crunch inside a 9.5 by 13 24 by 33 centimeter baking tray lined with plastic wrap and store in a refrigerator. For the milk chocolate mousse, bring milk and cream to 95 degrees Fahrenheit, 35 Celsius. Then whisk in egg yolks. Cook a mixture whisking constantly on medium heat. Then stir using a figure 8 motion with a wooden or rubber spatula. Pass through a fine sieve over the milk chocolate. Allow the mixture to sit a couple of minutes, then mix it up and let the chocolate crème anglaise to cool to 105 degrees Fahrenheit, 41 degrees Celsius. Then fold in the whipped cream in 2 times, making sure that your whipped cream is not over whipped, but rather supple. Look at that chocolate mousse. It's so awesome. The alchemy of baking. Grab the chilled baking tray and spread the chocolate mousse evenly to the top and freeze overnight. Once completely frozen, unmold the cake, flip it crunch side down and place in a refrigerator overnight to thaw completely before cutting. Once defrosted, trim all sides and cut the rectangle in half lengthwise. Then cut both halves in 4 strips. 8 total. Then divide in half from the center to make 16 serving size rectangles. Place chocolate bars in a freezer before glazing. For the chocolate glaze, soak gelatin in cold water to soften. Meanwhile, bring water, sugar, and corn syrup to a boil. Turn off the heat and mix in condensed milk along with the melted gelatin. Pour the liquid over the chocolate and blend. then pass through a fine sieve and tap to remove any air bubbles. Look at this beautiful, glossy, dark chocolate glaze. Glaze these beauties twice and carefully even the surface of each bar using an offset spatula and freeze until ready to use. For garnishing, I'm going to make a brunoise, a thin brunoise, which is a very small cut, 1.5 millimeters. 1/16 inch. Julienne and dice into fine brunoise. Do likewise with bananas and add lime zest and juice and refrigerate. Luxurious as is, but definitely unfinished without this to die for. Banana lime ice cream that matches so well with this chocolate bar. Don't miss this episode before plating. I hope you have enjoyed this chocolate bar episode. To get the full recipe, go to brunoskitchen.net. I am Bruno Albouze. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe, like me on Facebook, and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest. Ciao, ciao.